Hey there, this is Peter and welcome to another Take a Break with Valley CAD. So sometimes when you're modeling in SOLIDWORKS, sometimes it's hard to click on a desired face that might be hidden by another object, or maybe you add a set of features or maybe you just don't want to have to rotate your part to click on something. So in this video, I'm going to show you two different ways to utilize a select other command and also use this other command called component preview when you're working in assembly. So get your favorite cup of coffee or tea, and I'll see you in SOLIDWORKS in just a click. Hey there, welcome to SOLIDWORKS. So I got this little yellow part here, and what I'm gonna show you guys first is coming in and utilizing the select other command. Now select other, how this works is that you simply right click on a surface, and from there you'll see they got a series of icons up here. The one that I want to look at is this one right here that says select other. So it looks like a cursor that's over three little squares there. So if you click on this, you'll notice that SOLIDWORKS actually hid that one surface that I selected. Then from there, you'll see on my cursor that I could either left click and that will grab something, or I could right click and that will temporarily hide that other surface. So I could just come in here and say, okay, I want to hide that. You'll still see the wireframe around that face that's been hidden. But what's nice about that is now I could come in here, and let's say it's a face that's hard to see here for some reason. I can now, hey, I want to say grab that face there. So that select other makes it really convenient. So that way, if you don't want to have to come in here and like rotate around, let's say for instance, I came in here and did a hole wizard, right? So I'm going to come up to features. I'm going to do hole wizard on this guy, and we'll come in here. So we'll just say drill size and everything on that. And we'll say that I came up, I grabbed it, and I put it right there for this given scenario. Now, as we look at this, it's saying, all right, we're going to cut all the way through. Well, let's come back into my type. And instead of going through all, I want to go up to surface. Okay, so what surface do I want to use? Maybe I want to use this bottom surface here, and let's say we can't grab it, right? So what I could do is right click, do select other, that will hide that top surface, which will then allow me to grab that one that's on the bottom side. So that select other makes it really convenient to be able to do that. You can also hide things, so that way you could visually see how's this thing cutting into my part. So then from there, you can simply say okay to that, and there's a little hole that I added to this. So that's one way to be able to work with a model in case you can't see a surface or something you want to go on to. So that select other, once again, you select a face, you can either left click or right click, and it's that little icon right there called select other. It'll automatically hide it. And then from there, you could go through and specify the other faces that you want to have hidden or which faces you actually do want to grab. Okay. All right. Now the other one. So let's say that we were working in here, and by the way, this assembly that you see here in these parts, this is actually a part of the SOLIDWORKS CSWA practice certification. So if you're not familiar with the CSWA, that stands for Certified SOLIDWORKS Associate, highly recommend get onto the SOLIDWORKS 3D Experience Training Center, and then from there, create an account. You can see the certifications that you can get with SOLIDWORKS, and it's a wonderful opportunity to add that to your resume. Okay, and also you can say that your company has certified SOLIDWORKS professionals or certified SOLIDWORKS experts. Personally, I'm a certified SOLIDWORKS expert, and as of today, it's September 2021. There's roughly just under 6,000 SOLIDWORKS users that are CSWE certified, and so you can actually get that certification through SOLIDWORKS, and it's a great opportunity to put on your resume. So anyways, the other style of selecting other, in case you have a kind of a stubborn part, right? So let's say I wanted to come in and create a mate to where this part here is symmetrical between these two faces here. And I came and I added a concentric mate between this green rod and the yellow part. But I'm having a hard time coming in and making that width mate. And in case you don't know this, if you hold down Control, you can actually click on different components to add your mates. And I'll show you that here in a second. But what I really want to show you is how you could actually use the component preview. So the component preview, how this works is if you right click on a component or you could left click on it, you'll see what I call a little Tetris block that looks inside of a little window view like this. If I click on this, what SOLIDWORKS will do is it'll bring up a side window for me, and this is what's really nifty. It'll show this as a single component, but look what happens if I came in here and I clicked on this face. It highlights it, and it also highlights it on this side. So it makes it really convenient to be able to come in here and say, oh, yeah, I need to grab these two faces here, and I also need to grab these two faces here. So watch this. If, in case you don't know this, if you hold down Control, click, hold down Control, click, and then from there come on to this other side. If I held down Control, click, and then move my cursor, Control and click, you'll see I have a width mate that shows up there. So now I can just simply click on that. SOLIDWORKS will come in and it adds a width mate for me. And from there I can say exit preview on this, or I could continue to come in. As you notice here, I'm able to spin this part around as I see fit. It's just a temporary preview. So then from here I can say exit preview. That will get rid of that little side window for me. And then from here, this part has a concentric made around that green rod, as well as that width mate added too. So hopefully you got a little cool nugget out of that about being able to select components or faces that might be hard to grab due to your assembly or maybe how the part was modeled. So being able to use that select other command and also component preview inside of an assembly, super awesome. So thank you for watching this video. If you are enjoying these videos, please click that thumbs up button. Also click that subscribe button so you get notified. Awesome. Well, have a great rest of the day, and we'll be talking to you soon, but also make sure you learn something new. I'll see you later.